Most of the people in the world and all of us, it includes even me, a few years ago, I was sleepwalking. And I lived so many years, like 30 years of my life sleepwalking. I realized when I entered the process. And what do we mean by sleepwalking? By sleepwalking, we mean that we are living our entire life. See, we are working, we are doing things, but I'm not aware of my mind. What's the content of my mind right now? What's happening in my mind? I am not watching it. It's just happening. Mind is present as if alone. I am not present there. And also my body, physical body also is present with the mind, but I am not there. So what happens is any kind of thoughts come and go, but there is no light that falls on those thoughts. And then we tend to get into any direction. It's like walking in dark. We may just go anywhere, stumble upon anything because there is no light falling on it. So when the soul is a synonym for me or I am the soul and I have a mind. Okay. There is no role of the soul in living. But when the soul starts to play a role, what is the role? Soul's role is first most important piece is to watch everything. Now, to be present and to be conscious and be aware, mindful. Okay, this is happening right now. Hmm? And along with it, the second thing the soul does, which maybe is slightly advanced topic we'll cover in future sessions. We'll go through most important things now, but the second most important thing soul does, it gives light to the mind. It gives evidentiality, or let's say access to truth and knowledge to the mind. But when mind is not accessing the soul, when there is no role of the soul in daily activities, when there is no sun shining on the mind, and what is the mind? Mind is the moon. So then the moon, which is full of so many emotions, feelings, thoughts, making decisions, is like kind of blinded in the journey. And then that's where our mind becomes very chaotic. And things like depression, how does depression come? It does not happen overnight. What happens is for a few weeks to few months, we are into a loop of certain thoughts and certain patterns of thoughts, which are running without check. No one is checking and watching over them. I am not present. So now those patterns could be coming from ignorance, lack of knowledge. Those patterns may be coming from my untrue self also, what I will call. Those patterns could be coming from false beliefs and other samskaras which don't serve our well-being. So they go on unchecked, 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 unchecked. Then like a spiral, the power within them starts becoming bigger, 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 bigger. And then when they become very big, then we start to notice something is wrong with me. Because now the problem and its pain is so big that even most behosh person will be wakened up by the pain. Such a big pain will come, forced to wake up and see, oh my God, I am suffering. Na? So, what is happening in this case? The root cause of all depression in everyone's life is that we are not watching ourselves. What is happening? I I am not present. Hmm? Now, what am I? When we will explore this, no, in journey as we will progress. Right now, this may seem like just words, but when we will establish ourselves in the watcher mode, Drishta, Bhav, we will see that I, the pure me, which is not the mind. Okay, that day I said, no, it's a blank screen. I am this blank screen. Speak mind content comes, okay, but this screen by itself, which is the soul, we will observe that it's just like the supreme soul, pure reflection, like a sun. It is shining on my mind. The light of the sun is shining, and now with this light I watch everything that goes in my mind. This is what starts happening. And then this light, this dot that is there, no, this dot is just like the whole board and the screen, like the soul is just like the supreme soul, which we call pure consciousness. Hmm? And what is it felt as? What is it called? It's called Sat Chitta Anand. The nature of this dot is same as nature of the infinite consciousness. Hmm? It is Sat Chit Anand. We will see that all suffering and pain is actually happening in the mind only. This is where the pain is, suffering is. And what is mind? Mind is a body I'm wearing. I am not the mind. I am Sat, truth, Chit, pure consciousness. And my nature is bliss. I, the pure consciousness, which is the infinite pure consciousness, never born, never dying. And each one of us, our soul, is like a drop. And this drop is reflecting the nature of this pure consciousness. This drop of the ocean is just like the ocean. Its nature is same as the ocean because this drop belongs to the ocean. And this drop hence is always in pure ananda. Only mind is suffering, the body is suffering basically. And the physical body also is a body. After mind, mind is the subtle body, sukshma sharira. And then there's physical body, more gross. These two are connected, right? So when this watcher is suddenly active, it's like, you know, this mind is like a cart. Let's imagine our entire constitution is like a, not a cart, a rath, a chariot. Okay, it has four horses. Four horses, man, vritti, chitta, buddhi. And these four horses, out of them, two horses, buddhi is perfect horse, never goes wrong, as pure and incorruptible as this. But the chitta, half is incorruptible, half is corruptible. We will come to it. Now, after chitta, vritti, and man, which we saw before, they are fully corruptible. Now, half Chit and rest of Vritti man. Now, those horses are present. By corruptible, we mean these horses may just want to behave in their own way, which, depending on mood, could be anyway. And now the chariot, which is the total life as human being, it does not have sarthi. है ना? मतलब सारथी कौन है भाई? So Sarthi is I. I am the Sarthi. And how do I control my horses? My first step, most important, at least I should not be sleeping. The horses, actually, Sarthi is always awake, but the horses have not turned towards the Sarthi, no? The mind horses. So the horses give up the control and they say, okay, now Sarthi starts to watch it. This happens inside us. Now suddenly the mind surrenders to the Sarthi, says, please watch over me. And the moment Sarthi watches, this light and illumination in the mind. And this Satchit Anand starts coming in our life. So hence, I just sounds like I am watching my mind, right? And mind's all activities, mind and its content, I am watching. With the mind, I am watching body as well, right? My breath, my body, everything. Physical body. I'm writing PB. Mind is mental body. This we have to establish in, and this is the biggest discovery. When the association of the self is no more with the mind, body, no more with the physical body, can you imagine the beauty and bliss and relief that will come in life? Because the scope of all judgments will drop. Na? And everyone will start. I'll say, oh, this is me, pure consciousness. Same consciousness is in a dog also. Same consciousness is in a bird also. And in every human being, we will start seeing this. It's like Prahlad, no? Bhakt Prahlad said he prayed to Bhagavan Vishnu when he Bhagavan came as Narsimha avatar and he wanted to grant him a boon. What boon would you like? So what did Prahlad say? Bhagavan, I want you to feel you in my heart all the time, but also I want to start seeing you in the entire world, in every particle that exists. I want to see you. And this he was granted this boon. This is it. When the soul, the mind, basically, the mind only needs to be enlightened. Soul is always enlightened. It's like God. This soul, I, exists in non-duality. The experience of Sat Chit Anand. Sat is that the truth is that existence is non-dual. It's pure one consciousness infinite that is there. And that consciousness is reflected into individual vessels, which is you and me, our soul. But this soul is also an experience of non-duality. Only the mind needs to understand and learn this. The light of the soul needs to fall on the mind. So the Sarthi, the charioteer of the chariot has to be present, has to take control of the four reins, and like Krishna, take the chariot forward.